Welcome to LingoTWOW 9B. Voters casted 242 votes to judge our remaining 100 contestants on how well they answered the round 9 prompt. People around the world have adopted an unconventional form of transportation for daily use. What is it and why did it become so popular? This is the distribution of votes across the 11 voting languages remaining, and a massive thanks to our marvelous super voters who will be called out by name shortly. The winner of this round has a name that starts with an L and ends with an Ipukiyoke. It's none other than Lipukiyoke, with his Tokipono response, Nasin pikiwen yelo, ale li sona e sula, yan li wile tawa. This means the yellow brick road. If everyone knows the Wizard of Oz, they wanna go. And yes, there's a word in Tokipona that essentially means the Wizard of Oz. In second place was a Polish response. I told Jack 4 months ago that if another Polish response got to the podium, that he could read it out loud. So how fitting that he gets to read his own response. Is what I would say if the results hadn't changed during voting. The winning spot instead going to Seki, with the response,
Amerykanie skutecznie teleportują miasta za granicę. Lublin to w Irlandii, prawda?
Meaning, the Americans successfully teleport cities abroad. Lublin. It's in Ireland, right? For the geographically uninformed, Lublin is the 9th largest city in Poland. Wrapping up the podium is X-Ry's English-winning response, clown cars eliminate vehicular manslaughter. Collisions now create man's laughter. Wrapping up the prizers are Nicole Itai Teresi, Nihonium LTE, Arnoob, Mindflex B, The Axolotl, Mount Grape, Anonymous Baguette, Vicarious Kylestis, Jack 4, Chad, Lemon Venom, Convex Projects, and Raf32, with Dillo the Noob and Hotflix Tape 1 prize choking, but still making it to the first page of results regardless. Special shoutouts to Jack 4's clever airplane response, but if you want to be pedantic, there are only 40 L's in that word, indicating only 40 rows, and if we multiply 40 by a standard 6 seats per row, there'd only be 240 seats in that plane, hardly thousands. Let's see who else landed firmly in the safe zone this round. We've reached a point where of the remaining 42 contestants, 18 will live on to the double-digit episodes, and 24 unfortunately will not, leaving us with our top 76. In the spirit of mixing things up, we'll be suspensefully declaring who's safe one by one. Cue the intensified music. Though it troubles us deeply, the brutal elimination rate has claimed the remaining lives of Arpian, Light of the Ruin, Snoozing Newt, Flammenwerfer, Stobliden 1, Alec, Cassiopeia, Starsword Grimoire, Kiwe Rotp, Tricolor, Nobody That You Know Lol, Vietzitzel, Panini Pancake, Yansio, Random123, Inazuma Fan 20, II Lime, Mako, Triblast, Boda Habab, Foxrish, Arsenic, Sikoris, and Tony Brown. You've certainly left your mark on LingoTWOW throughout the last 9 rounds, and will be dearly missed. Let's cover a few statistics in a futile attempt to cope with our losses. Of the top 10 competitors in NRs, we have Ref32 clinging onto first place, followed by Chad, Nihonium LTE, Arnoob, Zetex, Convex Projects, Hotflex Tape 1, Pizza Enjoyer, Mindflex B, and Melon Slice. Oleg's Polish response was the least controversial response, while Arnoob's winning Dutch response was actually the most controversial, probably because of a small voting pool, and since him and Ref32 were the only Dutch responders, and Ref's self-vote ended up putting Arnoob in last place. Of course, because of the small turnout, the Dutch section will have its finale in round 10. Do you know who can respond to it? Anyone watching this video right now. That's right, if you missed out on the chance to join LingoTWOW or have been eliminated, you can submit dummy responses to all languages except English. For those who don't know, a dummy is a response submitted by someone other than an alive contestant and doesn't directly affect the results, being there primarily to make a more plentiful and balanced response pool. To submit a dummy, simply fill out the form next to the regular round 10 submission form in the description. I will be rejecting dummies that are obvious throws and ones which sandblast a living contestant, but if you want me to contact you if your dummy was rejected, feel free to put your Discord account in the form. You can submit up to 3 dummy responses across any of the non-English languages with no other restrictions. Note that dummies won't count for determining if a language will have its finale in round 11, so living contestants should still prioritize responding in languages they want to keep alive. As a reminder for everyone, these are the word and character limits in the remaining languages. Anywho, the 10th prompt, written by Boy, which both contestants and non-contestants will be answering, is every writing system is hosting an Olympics. What letter would be the most likely to win? Describe how. An example response would be, Arabic meme makes competitors laugh, snatching victory while they're distracted. Respond by Monday, June 2nd at midnight Central Daylight Time. The submission forms, statistics, and translations are in the description of the video. And thank you as always to my wonderful helpers, as well as the superb super voters Wasuwachu, Tricolor, Tumas Tennisberg, Tonai, Siktuabu, Seki, Sapien6, Roly Poly Guy, Pseudo Cyan, Neurotiban, Nathan Frost 99, Mount Scrape, Gemi Navisnau, Flammenwerfer, Dill the Noob, Dave the Dartrix, Arnoob, Animation Pio, and Alan Yosh. See y'all in LingoTWOW 10A!